Man, everyone knows that feeling when you get back home after spending some time in a foreign country. That feeling of you miss someone. That feeling of you really want to go back. That feeling of the amazing adventures, activities that you indulge yourself in. That feeling of is she going to wait for you? Are you going to still keep in contact? That feeling of is she going to be faithful? That feeling of is she talking to more than one person? Are you the only one? Everyone knows that feeling. Everyone knows how it feels to go to a country and you're just him going to a country and you have a lot more options than you did in the States. Going to a country and Tinder's blowing up, Bumble's blowing up, Badoo's blowing up. All of these applications are blowing up with notifications of women that are interested in you. Everyone knows that feeling. Going from traveling overseas, whether you were there living or there on vacation, to going back to the States, it's difficult. It's heartbreaking. It's stressful. Because you know overseas you were somebody. Going back to the States, to some, you're nobody. Being a man that travels and looking for relationships, looking for something serious, because that's the foundation of the passport bro movement. The foundation of the passport bro movement isn't what George Floyd and his comrades are doing. The foundation of the passport bro movement isn't illegal activities. The foundation of the passport bro movement isn't going out and paying for play, right? The foundation to the movement revolves around looking for that special someone. Because listen, I'm not denying that I've indulged in the ignorance of the movement, right? Of the pay for play lifestyle. I'm not denying it. And I'm not saying I've done it. I'm not saying I've not done it. But sometimes we get distracted. Like I've told this story my first time in Thailand, man. I went to patio. Bro, they they I hate to use this sentence. This is the first thing that come to my mind, but they walked my world in patio my first time there. Walked my world. Uh and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was in patio trying to make me a junior, right? I was in patio trying to make me a little son or a little daughter, and I'm not even into them like that, right? My first time in Thailand, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was like, man, this is, you see walking street and you see all these lights and people and tourists and women trying to get you to go inside of these clubs, right? People pulling you for this, people with these flyers and saying, hey, check out this ping pong show, check out this, check out that, try this, try that. The food, and you just going on partying and you know, it's not like that anymore. But when I was going, it was like you go into these clubs and women be pulling on your shirt and some more things, right? Women be feeling on you, women be trying to get you to go home with them. It's like you were a superhero. It's like you were America's top model, like GQ magazine. Like women were genuinely interested in getting to know you. And of course, some of those women were genuinely interested in getting to know you for the wrong reasons. But my first time in Thailand, it kind of broke my cherry, so to speak. It made me realize that some people somewhere really genuinely want my presence. And like I said, some of them are for the wrong reasons, right? Some of them want your presence for, your pockets, right? But there are women that genuinely want a good man. And I was in Thailand, I'm like, man, I'm being honest now. I was in Thailand. I'm gonna have a cute little baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have me a cute little baby. And then I woke up. I've told this story before, and I'll tell this story to my great great grandkids. This woman, man, what's her name is what's her name on Instagram? I don't know. Uh I forgot her name, but long story short, right? Because I've told this story before, and I'm gonna summarize it. But I realized in Thailand back in the day that I was not the only one, right? I went to this young lady's house, and I didn't even knock on the door. I heard her in there talking to another dude on the phone, right? You tell a woman you leaving, right? Because here's the thing. I'll break it down to you. We all lying, right? You tell a woman, hey, you leaving Thailand, you left, you're on your way out, you're not in Pattaya no more, you're at the airport, right? Whatever, you're in the States, whatever lie you want to tell her, right? So long story short, I'm walking down Walking Street, right? She thought I left, right? I'm walking down Walking Street and I see her with another dude. I'm walking down Walking Street and I see her with another dude. And I look again, and that was my I don't want to say heartbreak, but that was my first awakening in Thailand when I realized that a lot of these women in tourist infested towns can't be trusted. But I've genuinely met some good women. I've genuinely met some good women along the way that maybe we could have been something. Maybe she could have been my wife. But the powers that be, fate, reality, decided otherwise. But I remember getting off these planes and going back to the States and remembering that somebody, that someone that made me feel special, that someone that called me and texted me and spent time with. We went out to eat. We had a good time. We laughed. We smiled. We hugged. We kissed. And we did some more things I'm not going to name. I remember going overseas and feeling like a king. I remember going overseas and feeling special. I remember going overseas and thinking to myself, she has potential. 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 All of these women have potential to be in my life. The biggest stress in traveling isn't planning the trip, isn't buying the flights, the Airbnbs, the hotels, the however you want to stay. The biggest stress in traveling is coming back home. The biggest stress in traveling is knowing you have 72 hours left, 48 hours left, 24 hours left. You're going to the airport tomorrow morning to check in for your flight. You're going to board that flight and go home, and you're really not 100% sure when you're coming back. The biggest stress in traveling is the unknown. Because a lot of women told me they were interested in me. A lot of women told me they cared about me. A lot of women said they wanted to see a future with me. A lot of women fed me some of the things that I probably wanted to hear. But not everything that tastes good is good for you. Not everything that's sweet is Kool-Aid. A lot of these women, some of these women have motives, and I am not against a relationship where everyone's being used. She's using me for something, whatever that something may be, and I am using her for something. Relationships are transactional. Relationships are this for that, quid pro quo, my hand for your hand, amigo, amiga, como estas. Relationships are how are you doing? What can I do for you? But most importantly, what can you do for me? So these quote unquote transactional relationships that I speak of are universal. But my biggest regrets traveling aren't what I did, it's what I didn't have time to do. The reintegration back home from traveling to going back to the States or Europe or Africa or wherever you may be from is difficult. Because I know and you know that the likelihood of her waiting for you is slim. And that's why I tell people, they would say, hey, I should go to this country, that country. Listen, the top cities in the world that the passport bros, quote unquote, have infiltrated or Pattaya. I don't want to say the whole country because there's some cities in Thailand that's not infiltrated with tourists, right? A little less tourists, for that matter, but Pattaya is Sasua, Medellin, Cartagena, uh, those places, and let's be honest, let's call a spade, and the truth can never be considered disrespect. Those places are so saturated with women that want pay for play. Those places are so saturated with women that want your money that you're going to have a hard time filtering out who genuinely wants to get to know you, who genuinely wants to be with you. And even if you find someone who genuinely wants to be with you, you'll have a hard time trying to figure out if she was doing pay for play. Because a lot of women retire the pay for play lifestyle when they find a man that can, what's the word I'm looking for? Maintain their cost of living. But it's difficult being a passport bro because, let's be honest, sometimes we get attached. You ever met someone and you thought they were the one? You ever met someone and thought their future was bright? Being a passport bro comes with heartache and pain, tears and crying, and no one really wants to admit it. Because here's the thing, if I'm spending days and days and days with you, God forbid, if I'm spending weeks with you, there's some level of emotional attachment. Is it level 1 attachment or is it level 100 attachment? Only you will know. But if you're spending some time with someone, consistent time with someone, there is a level of attachment. And I've told this story a long time ago, but there was this young lady in high school, and she was probably literally the ugliest woman in high school. Like, she was not attractive. No one, she didn't go to prom, ring dance. Like, I don't think she ever had a boyfriend in high school. She was literally the ugliest woman in high school. And we started hanging out, right? So we started spending time together. We started texting and talking on the phone and, chilling out after school and ha ha he he. And one day I woke up and I said, I told myself, well, she's not that ugly. Her name was Denise, by the way. It just came up, just came. Her name's Denise. I actually remember her last name too, but I'm not gonna say it. And it came to me, I'm like, man, she's really not that ugly. Everyone in the city, the state, the country, the continent thought she was ugly. I had spent so much time with her that I had come to the realization that she's really not that ugly. She's kind of cute. A nice little body, a decent face. I mean, it wasn't a 10, but he was looking for a 10. And I'm like, man, I like her. And that's what we experience as quote unquote passport goals and traveling. Black men, a white man, a yellow man, an orange man, a red man, green man, purple, whatever color that you are, you're going to experience that. You're going to spend so much time with someone that you're going to like them. I can meet a woman today and I'm like, man, it'll never work. No, she ain't my type. I have no future with her. We'd never be together. And 6 months later, my mind, oh man, she's cute. I like her. Like we can make something happen. Like we can be in a committed relationship. Like spending time with someone in a foreign country, whether you know it or not, is going to bring emotions. They can be the ugliest person in the world. If you spend enough time with them, you're going to find them attractive. You're going to find something attractive about them. Their smile, their hair, their smell, their clothes, what they wear, their heels, their personality. It is hard being a passport bro because you're going to go through heartbreak. You're going to go through pain. You're going to miss someone. And a lot of guys don't want to be sentimental and emotional, and a lot of guys want to be tough. Oh, I'm tough. You're going to miss. I miss people. It's someone that I kind of miss now. You are going to miss people. Someone's going to make you fall in love, get attached, care about them. They're going to text you, talk to you all day, get on video chat, send you pictures, ask how was your day, send you good morning texts. They're going to do the things that you want a woman to do, but you don't ask them to do. But when they do it, it makes you happy. Being a passport bro comes with hurt. Being a passport bro really isn't an easy life because you're going to find someone that you're attracted to, you're into, you like, and boom, you have to go home and the next week she has another guy on her Instagram stories.